Fantasia hardy hibiscus bloom. Just 60 centimeters tall bush, and in that 60 centimeter tall bush you see the single flower which measures no less than 30 centimeter, 32 centimeter across. Such a large flower on a small twig, rather a small plant. 5 petals. Each petal is about 10-12 centimeters across, and the whole flower is quite impressive. I have never seen any flower measuring 30-32 centimeter across. Light pink petals are having the veins, and the base is more dark red with monothecous stamens. All staminal filaments, they are coalesced into one tube. Anthers are free, no doubt. Some part of filaments is also seen as free. You can now see this is the staminal tube with dark colored monothecous, perhaps anthers, and then at the apex you see the stigmas. There are 5 stigmas, capitate stigmas. They are coming out of that staminal tube, which is the character of any hibiscus. Outside these pink colored petals you have a calyx, greenish colored, saucer shaped, gamosepals condition. All the 5 sepals are fused to form a cup, and outside the cup there are several bracts forming another whorl of apicalyx like whorl. Outside the calyx is also the greenish linear bracts. So this is unique hibiscus which I have come across today in Lincoln Park Zoo. I have never come across such a huge flower. Fascinating pink color with a darker center. This is more than 1 foot long, obviously 30-32 centimeter across, maybe 35 centimeter also, and single flower is adding to the charm and glory of this garden. As a late summer gift when other blooms are already over, this hibiscus, hardy hibiscus, has taken the center stage. There are so many other species of hardy hibiscus, but this hardy hibiscus is Fantasia. Fantasia hardy hibiscus, or Hibiscus Fantasia, is from Malvaceae, and this is unique accession. There are many buds which are yet to bloom, and the leaves are long stalked. Petioles are quite red. They are red petiole stalks, and leaves are entire or slightly lobed. Mostly leaves are entire, but you see here some kind of lobing also. So if lobing, then they are trilobed. So trilobed or unlobed leaves on the maroon, light maroon pink color stems, and many leaves are now yellowing. So this flower of hardy hibiscus will bloom for another week's time, and many other buds, floral buds, they will take the position of adding beauty and glory to the plant. And plant is hardly 2 feet tall. Such a small plant and such a huge flower of this much dimension, which I have just shown you, focused. This hibiscus, really awesome. Never seen such hibiscus fantasia, but a beauty. And this one has already shed its petals, and this is the remaining part of calyx and inner developing fruit. Its flower has already withered, and this is the flower which has been shed. So this flower was also very much here, but since it has played its role, flowers got pollinated, and after that pollination, this part of beautiful corolla has got detached from the original pedicel or floral stalk. So I just collected it from the bed ground. So this has already fallen, and this is the remaining part of the maturing ovary, which will develop into a capsule. But this flower has just bloomed today, and it will be there for another 2-3 days, I think. And after pollination, it will also wither. Beautiful petals will be shed, and then carpel will develop into a fruit. But a beauty of flower to attract pollinators. Many pollinators will be attracted after seeing this color of the flower, and while collecting pollen, the pollen they will transfer from one flower to another flower, and ultimately pollination will take place. This is hibiscus, hardy hibiscus fantasia, from family Malvaceae, to which our ladyfinger belongs, bhindi belongs. We are familiar. There's another hardy hibiscus with equally beautiful flowering, but this cultivar is not fantasia. This is Little Prince, hardy hibiscus. Little Prince, hibiscus Little Prince. Its leaves are larger. They are entire or faintly trilobed, but lobing is less, and then flower color is pink, but this is not spread, rather it is in circular funnel shape position, so its dimension is not more than 12 centimeter across, whereas the fantasia flower was more than 32 centimeter across. So this is about 12 to 15 centimeter across. This is smaller version. Moreover, the twigs or plants on which this hibiscus is flowering right now, they are more than 1 meter tall. So there are many hibiscus cultivars in the garden of Lincoln Zoo. So they have not focused only on zookeeping, but they have also taken care of adding different flowers for different seasons. So there is always a succession of flowers. Now the late July and early August will be the season of hardy hibiscus flowering. You see even sparrow, house sparrow, Passer domesticus, has also started loving these flowers. But a beauty of this pink hibiscus with lush green or verdant green long stalked leaves. Stem is not maroon or pink, it is greenish in comparison to Fantasia hibiscus. It's more green, whether it is stem or it is leaf. Leaf margin is straight toothed, and here also you find the 5 burls: inner carpel, then stamens, staminal tube, then petals, then sepals, and outside sepals is the whorl of bracts, bracteoles. So this is Little Prince hardy hibiscus, which has again very fascinating flower, but not that large as we saw in hardy hibiscus Fantasia. So this flower is half to that dimension, and even the height of the plant is double to that of Fantasia. Fantasia was hardly half meter high tall, whereas this is approximately 1 meter tall. Flowers are borne on long stalked pedicels in the axils of stalked leaves. I don't see right now any pollinator, either honeybee or butterfly, but this hibiscus has added to the charm and glory this evening in Lincoln Park Zoo. Another hibiscus which has just bloomed, that is not pink or red, but in comparison to Little Prince, smaller version, and this one Fantasia, a larger version, single flower. I will show you another hibiscus which is bluish, little bluish or light bluish in color, like the Hibiscus syriacus flower color. This has also flowered, but here the leaves are deeply lobed. They are palmately lobed. You see, palmately lobed and smooth stems. Stems also have some pinkish tinge, and these are the flowers which look very similar to the color of Hibiscus syriacus. Darker center, no doubt, here also. But petal color is not that pink, and even size is hardly 12 centimeter across. Flower is also much smaller. It is approaching the size of the Little Princess hardy hibiscus flower, about half to that of Fantasia hibiscus. So this is the hibiscus which is named as cordon bleu hardy hibiscus. Hibiscus 4389. Cordon bleu hardy hibiscus. So here distinguishing feature, leaves are palmately lobed. They are deeply lobed, as we find in Vindi also. So this is the distinguishing feature of this hardy hibiscus, where the leaves are deeply lobed, palmately lobed into 5 lobes mostly. And there are many buds which we are yet to bloom, but some flowers have already bloomed. And this is last week, even middle July, they started blooming. But the late summer flowers, these are much sought after hardy hibiscus cultivars, which attract the pollinators and even the zoo visitors. Beauty of cordon bleu hibiscus is really amazing. There are many other. There is another hardy hibiscus cultivar which is called as pink clouds. That is different in another corner of the zoo. So that is a bit far, so I will not be able to focus on that cultivar. But cordon blue hardy hibiscus is before you, and you can appreciate its beauty. It is not less charming, but obviously it cannot match the beauty which I just focused while showing you the Fantasia hibiscus, single hibiscus. Before this you can see its beauty. So this hardy hibiscus is mind-boggling as far as its size is concerned, as far as its beauty of color is concerned. So this is a single flower on the plant. So this Fantasia cultivar is mind-boggling. I have never come across such a huge flower of any hibiscus. It is only in the city of Chicago where I have seen in Lincoln Park Zoo as well as in Garfield Park Plant Conservatory. So along with hardy hibiscus, little princess, you can appreciate the blooms, late summer blooms of these hardy hibiscus. This is little princess hardy hibiscus. Beauty is mind-boggling, amazing. Their leaves are entire, they are not permanently lobed. In case of cordon blue hibiscus, leaves are deeply lobed, they are permanently lobed. Whereas here the leaves are entire or faintly trilobed. But size of the flower is half to that of Fantasia hardy hibiscus. And not only these three cultivars, there are half a dozen more. So there are about 9 or 10 cultivars under cultivation in Lincoln Park Zoo. All I will not be able to show because they are blooming at different times. Some cultivars have already bloomed, some are about to bloom, and they are distantly placed. They are not found at one location. So enjoy your hibiscus day today. We have other hibiscus species in Jammu. For example, Hibiscus rosa sinensis, Hibiscus syriacus in Kashmir, Mughal Gardens, which is found even in Chicago. We have Hibiscus schizopetalus, Chinese lantern flower. We have Hibiscus trigonum. We have many other species of hibiscus. But the beauty of hardy hibiscus, which I have come across only in Chicago, Illinois, it's amazing, wonderful flower, hardy hibiscus, various cultivars. This is another hardy hibiscus. Nameplate here tells that it is purple hearts hardy hibiscus. Hibiscus purple hearts, though the color is more red. Flower size is second largest. Fantasia flower was largest, 34 centimeter across. Little princess flower was about 12-15 centimeter across. Here you have another hibiscus cultivar. Flower sizes 15 to 18 centimeter across, or maybe approaching 20 centimeter. So after hardy hibiscus, Fantasia, then little princess, then cordon blue hibiscus, hardy hibiscus, I am showing you another fourth cultivar. Purple hearts hardy hibiscus. So this flower is also quite gaudy and eye-catching. This has beautiful flowers, red flowers. Leaves are almost entire to trilobed. Stems are greenish with a little maroon tinge. You can see yourself. Leaves are long stalked. They are tri-nerved at the base. Tri-nerved. Many flower buds are yet to bloom, but many flowers have already bloomed. Purple hearts, hardy hibiscus is equally beautiful, but most majestic was the Fantasia cultivar, Hibiscus Fantasia. There is another hibiscus, hardy hibiscus, which has not yet borne any flower. Flower buds are there, but no flower. It is another cultivar. It is written here as Mars Madness hardy hibiscus. Hibiscus Mars Madness. But you will appreciate its beauty only when it blooms. So you have to wait for another 10 days, I think. Only after that you will be able to appreciate and see its beauty and how it is different from the one which I am just focusing. This is Purple Hearts hardy hibiscus. Blood red colored petals and yellow anthers. Filaments are fused to form a tube, staminal tube, and you see the velvet red capitate stigmas at the top, at the summit of staminal tube. There are 5, so it is pentacarpellary flower with many indefinite stamens, 5 petals, 5 sepals, and outer whorl of bracteoles. See, linear bracteoles are visible, more visible when it is at bud stage. After it blooms, then they are obscured, but here you see the flower has already fallen here, and it is already fruiting, this one. So only calyx cup is there, and inside ovary which is maturing now as a fruit, whereas its flower has fallen on leaf below. This one, fallen flower. It was also having this beauty, but after pollination it has no role to play, so it has withered, it has fallen from the shoot, leaving behind the fertilized ovary to form the fruit. Beautiful hibiscus. Hibiscus in Hindi is called gudhal. In Sanskrit they are called as japakusum. They have different popular names. China rose for hibiscus, Rosa sinensis. Then Rose of Sharon is a name for Hibiscus syriacus. But this is the different cultivar of called hardy hibiscus. Maybe the one of the parent is Hibiscus mosquitas, but this is a hybrid, so you can't pinpoint its species. In hybrid there are 2 parents which have contributed the genes or characters, So one parent can be Hibiscus mosquitos and maybe some other parent which has contributed, and ultimately you see its flowers. I don't see they will be bearing any seeds. I think maybe sterile, only gaudy for flowering, for adding glory to the garden. This is a horticultural raised hybrid of hibiscus, purple horse hardy hibiscus. Here you see another hibiscus. In fact, this stands labeled as Hibiscus mosquitos, pink clouds. Its leaf morphology is quite distinct, as the leaves are lobed, but they are shallowly lobed. They are not deeply lobed. They have 3 to 5 lobes per leaf. For example, here you can count 5 lobes. Here you will count only 3. So 3 to 5 lobes is a norm in this hibiscus. Flowers are quite gaudy and they are no less than 15 centimeter across, 15 to 20 centimeter, 5 petals, and reddish when they are not fully opened. Red half bloomed buds, but as they bloom the color gets faded to light pink, as is the architecture of any hibiscus flowers. The stamens are enriched with monoadelphous staminal tube, and from inside the staminal tube you have the 5 stigmas topped with 5 capitate stigmas. So this is labeled as mosquitos, means its species is distinct. But then again some cultivar, pink clouds hardy hibiscus, Hibiscus mosquitos, long stalked, 3 to 5 lobed leaves, the maroon colored stem, 1 meter tall garden ornamental shrub. It started flowering in mid-July, even before that, and still blooming, abundant floriferous it seems. So the flower may last for 1 month. Many cultivars are yet to bloom, as I just showed you the cultivar which was at the bud stage, but this is one of the early blooming, and even its flowers last longer than other hibiscus cultivars. So palmately lobed leaves, which are not deeply lobed but shallowly lobed. This is one character, and another is flower color, light pink, brilliant pink, bridal look, much sought after. It's a hardy hibiscus. It is adapted to the temperate environment, and during the month of May, just first bud burst. These upright shoots have died down, and from the underground portion new shoots emerged, which took 2 months to mature. So only in the month of May, June, maturity of shoots started. Buds also, floral buds, but they took another 15-20 days, 3 weeks more, and then right day temperature they kept waiting, and it was only in the July, mid-July, they started blooming. So this is another cultivar of Hibiscus mosquitos, pink clouds. Wonderful flower, fascinating flower, adding charm and glory, color to the shrubbery here in Lincoln Park Zoo. Very fascinating, 15 to 18 centimeter across flowers. Flowers are quite large, and they are competing with the flower dimension of Fantasia hibiscus flower, where the leaves were not this much lobed and flower was quite large, but here also flowers are very large. Color is also very appealing, attractive color. Garden ornament flowers can be so handsome, especially hibiscus cultivars. I just enriched my understanding and knowledge only in city of Chicago.